The tour is over, and it's time for some rest.
This place is so warm. It's like a
Hello. How's it going, everyone?
Bulges, 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 bulges,
You
bulges,
literally
bulges,
waited.
bulges,
You
bulges,
fucker, Jack.
bulges,
You
bulges,
waited till the
bulges,
scene
bulges,
transition
bulges,
just to use
bulges,
Yoka
bulges.
to say bulges again. This man with his bulge memes. It's some bullshit. Even Hua Hua looks so tired of it. Yep, I had to. Uh-huh. Alright. So, we are pulling from I forget how to pronounce his name. Jiaoqiu? Jiaoqi? Well, I probably butchered it. So you see here so many meds. I guess my ritual is just coming to the like March's training grounds where we had a whole ending with him where he basically made all those enemies shit themselves. Yeah, with Hua Hua here. She's a Foxian. He's a Foxian. Come on, the stars must align. The stars must align. So I have 107 wishes. And I'm either at 0 pity or 10 pity. One of the two. I forgot. Oh. Oh, I'm actually at 20. Hey, okay. So I have to win the 50-50, and I'm at 20, and so I at least am guaranteed a 5-star. I hope it's him, please. Everyone get your praise in chat. Praise. Praise. Hey, how I'm gonna lurk as well asleep. Have a good stream. No giving thing bulges. I know. Oh, wait, you're like after portrait. I made a tail, not a bulge, you bastard. How dare. I'll never live the bulge allegations down because of Jack. He'll keep that meme alive. But thank you for lurking, Jack. I appreciate it. All right, without further ado, let's get the fuck into it. First 10 pull. Boom! Thank you, Pom Pom. So I got Hook. Nothing extra? Just one hook? Okay. The only one I have fucking C6 or whatever it's called in this one. E6. It's like, come on. Alright, so 20 pulls, so 40. This is 40 pity. 20 pulls in, 40 pity. Another fucking hook. No, I'm gonna hit skip. Ooh, this is S2. Yes. Yes. Okay, 2 4-stars. That's looking good. Okay. So wait. So another multi. This is 50 pity. I'm probably gonna have to go into hard pity, but that's okay. I only start skipping once I see the 4-star. It's gonna make it at the very end because I fucking said that, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Ah, you bag of dicks. It really was. It's pretty much next to the end, but hey, another copy of garbage. I'm just kidding. That's me. Wait, that was the 3rd multi. So yeah. So wait. I already forgot. I have potato brain. I think I was at 20. Yeah, 20, and then I did 3 multi, so 50. So this is 60. 60, okay. Yes, I had to backtrack. Don't judge me. Don't laugh at me. I had the memory of a fucking rock. Actually, that's not true. I have a very sharp memory, except for when it comes to counting, I guess. Me no count. Me only unga bunga smash. Oh, well, I got the 4-star right away. Okay, skip. Oh, a double 4-star. A Gwen knifing, baby. Please. 70. Fuck. That's. You're gonna make me go to hard pity, aren't you, you beautiful fox bastard? Not a bastard, but I love you, please. And I still have to win the 50-50. Fuck. Ooh, another Gwenifin. Hey, I'll take more copies. I do not have her. Okay, boom. Here comes the 5-star. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Please, let me win the 50-50. Please, let me win the 50-50. Please. Please, 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 please. Three, 4, oh, 5, 6. Oh my god, it's going to be fair. No! No! Oh no! Oh, that's an Isu, Clara. I've gotten. Oh my god.
Things will get better, won't they?
I hope so, Clara. I mean, I got all her from standard banner, so I can't be that mad, but it's just like, bro. And now I only have 47 warps left. Fuck, dude. Oh, hook. Oh, double 4-star backs to back. Hey. Oh, please. Maybe I'll get early. I don't know. I didn't get him, Allie. I haven't gotten him. I lost the 50-50. Oh, I'm actually getting a lot of 4-stars, though. A lot of double 5-stars back to back. Oh, well, why'd I slurred there? This is painful. I saved for good. I guess Huahua likes me more than the fuck's husband. Oh, a hook. Dude, double 4-stars back again. What the fuck? How many double 4-stars is that? Like 4? But alas, no fox husband. Oh my god, I'm going to fucking cry. Another hook. Why do I keep getting hook? Oh, what the? Ooh, that's a new.
I offer the guys to draw him in an NSFW kind of way to get him.
I offer the guys to draw. That would be great. This is a new light cone. Increases aware's crit damage by 8%. Deals more than 24 more crit damage to enemies that are currently slowed or have defense reduced. I wonder if that's good for anyone. The art looks pretty though. So hey, new light cone. Another double 4-star. Oh no, not max. I just want to get 3 so I can just do an even 10. God, I'm gonna cry!
Got you gods. Will you bless Albel the hoe?
I'm not a hoe!
Do another 10 pull.
What, you mean go to the store and get 10 more? With the starlight? Is that what you mean? Is that what you want? You want me to get 10 right here, huh?
Perhaps.
Fine. Actually, I have no idea where the city is even at. Oh my god! And I was thinking maybe I'll have hopes to try to throw some for his light cone, but no. Oh, hi, Gwenifin. Thank you. Oh, double 4-star guy. Dude, how many is that? That's a lot. You know what? Fuck it.
You're an unlucky bastard.
I am. You know what? I'm just going all in. Fuck it. He will be mine! Motherfucker! No!
You have my gay blessing.
Your gay blessing sucks! Just kidding, but...
My gay blessing is amazing.
Oh, what the hell? Another double 4-star.
Poor. Oh.
You know, I'm gonna go all in. Fuck it. All that starlight I saved up. It's going away for this fox man. Please. Please. Dude, he is so greedy. Why? Why? Yay!
He deserves everything.
I guess so. I got him. Oh, my overpriced fox husband. Oh my god.
My fox man can have everything he wants.
It would have been great. It would have been a great meme if that actually worked. Because it was that too. So it would have been a great meme. So I felt like I was getting a lot of fucking Gwenifins.
Rock and roll might be my only true.
You're nowhere near hoe.
I know, but you never know.
Living? That's all a big hustle and bustle. But life?
I got her
Life's
C6.
all about savoring the moment. Living? That's all a big hustle and
Damn,
bustle.
I got her
But
C5.
life-
That's pretty
Life's all
pog.
about savoring the moment.
And I got him C6.
I found a home to protect.
Or E6, not C.
I found a home to protect.
I don't know if Gennifin is as good with my fox husband.
Let's see that voice line.
Still not spicy enough. Keep turning up the heat.
Dude, you turned up the heat on my fucking warps! Dude! It's like you're lucky you're cute.
I love him.
Same. Wait, what the? Oh, game tools? Oh.
But it is time for me to undress him with the artistic power God has bestowed upon me.
Is that so?
Yes.
Ooh. Oh my god. So pretty.
Slow simmer over low heat, quick stir fry over high heat.
Very nice.
I offer the God to God's pretty art for the girlies and I undress them in.
Oh my god. Let me see, what is his... So...
As it should be.
Let me see. I do not have an ER rope for this, motherfucker. Of course not. I thought I did, unless I accidentally burned it.
I don't want to farm for him.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. Then why are you playing a gacha game? You like, I don't want to farm anymore. It's like me. Oh wait, stagnant shadow. That's what I need to do. Oh yeah, free standard banner. And they gave me nothing.
You say you win the dragon.
But yeah, that was a lot of fucking warps. That was a painful amount of warps. I'm just like, oh.
My leg!
No! None of that! Shame on you!
I wonder if there's an event.
It was worth it. I spent like 20. I'll never financially recover. Wait, you actually spent $20?
Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface.
I didn't really do these companion quests. No.
Extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced?
Laughs and free to play. I'm just kidding. Warps. Oh, I'm free to play here. God, I love the fan. The fan is so well made.
Drop by the.
I'd rather go into battle than wait around in realm keeping commission. Yes, you have extraordinary skills, and you earned her trust.
Genshin, to be honest, I've only bought a lunar blessing like once or twice.
Here's the situation. Lady Bailu, the Vidyadhara dragon lady, has escaped from the Alchemy Commission again. I say again because the Realm Keeping Commission has seen more than a few of her bad-tempered escapes.
Dude, a few, dude. She escapes a lot.
This must be your first time on the Xianzhou. It's a long story. The Vidyadhara is one of the 3 races that established the Xianzhou Alliance. Their bloodline is different from us Xianzhou natives. The Vidyadhara are born with great vitality. A gift of the permanence, as they say. That's all you need to know. The rest is irrelevant to what's happening today.
All the companion quest.
A Dragon Lady isn't an official position. People address her that way out of love. The Vidyadhara High Elder, on the other hand, is a position similar to a chief. It's been passed down from generation to generation. But only the Vidyadhara that possess draconic features and inherit the dragon heart can be successors. And Miss Bailu is the Vidyadhara's future High Elder on the Lawfo. The rumor has always been that she can heal the wounded merely by touching them and shedding tears. She also studied medicine in the Alchemy Commission. That's why her other title is Healer Lady. Not imprisoned, exactly. Vidyadhara customs are somewhat different from Xianzhou native customs. Miss Bailu has incredible talents and is next in line to rule over the Vidyadhara. It's normal that her people would want to keep a close eye on her. However, she also has somewhat of a free spirit. She always manages to find a way to escape her residence. It used to be the duty of the Realm Keeping Commission to go after her and take her back to the Alchemy Commission. But this time is different. Because of the Stellaron crisis, we're constantly short of manpower. Besides, even if we catch the Dragon Lady, we can't take her back in. I don't know if you heard. Someone locked down the delves connected to the Alchemy Commission. Now nobody can get in or out. It's completely cut. That's what I want to know. I guess she sneaked out before the delves were locked down. She might even know what happened in the Alchemy Commission. And those doctors came from apothecaries and other delves. I've asked them, and they don't have the slightest clue what's going on. I'd like you to help with 2 things. First, find the Dragon Lady and take care of her. The second thing might be a bit hard to understand. I want you to stop her from treating the Marastr. Like I said, we don't... Besides, it isn't a crime for her to run away from her residence. And even if it were, given her status, we couldn't exactly stick her in jail and throw away the key. Being stricken with Mara isn't like catching a curable disease. All the Healer Lady can... Take you short life species as an example. Do you consider aging? Aging can be slowed, but it's still unavoidable. Just like being stricken with Mara for the people of the Xianzhou. Unfortunately, becoming Mara-struck is more terrifying than death. It's an inevitable curse in the blood of Xianzhou native. The Xianzhou has long had other methods. When Mara is about to strike, the Spiritfarers and judges of the 10 Lords Commission promptly take the afflicted away. It's not... Mara is scary, but it won't cause any harm if you have it under control. We have the Realm Keeping Commission and Cloud Knights here in Exalting Sanctum. More than... However...
I really want to do more story
Mara
quests, but
could
it's,
lead to
we
Mara
don't got 'em yet.
falling under the 10 Lords Commission's radar. Seeing as we're already dealing with one crisis, we need to be extra vigilant when dealing with the Marastr. You're the distinguished... Oh, one more thing. There's a lot of suspicion surrounding the Alchemy Commission these days. If you discover someone from the Commission on the hunt for the Dragon Lady, watch your step. Great.
Yay. Bruh. Oh, man.
Drop by the realm.
I now have another character to farm. It's kind of funny. I actually have a second Honkai account. And reason why I have it is because like I made it for my phone, like for my phone my phone account to have one.
Bailu,
So
I
that
told
way,
you to follow my plan. You draw attention when you use your powers, and we still have to take care of the matter at hand.
because like what happened was like my friend Salt Queen, she was doing like a thing where she had a sponsorship from Honkai. If you played and got to a certain level, you could she would basically get she would get paid for it basically. And if enough people did it, she would get like, you know, stuff. And so I tried to help her out. So I made a second account since I was already playing this one, and I was like, fuck.
I was
And
only
it did
10
pretty
minutes
well.
sick. Besides, you weren't even here just now. Where did you go?
You know full well about my situation, Lady Bailu. If there are people from the Ten Lords Commission present in the plaza, then... the ten... You're not a Ten Lord Spirit Fair. Why are you trying to frighten people?
Because I like fucking with people.
I only left the Alchemy Commission for an official medical visit. There's nothing more to it, okay? The nurse here can vouch for me.
You're in cahoots. What do you mean?
Easy, Lady Bailu. He's clearly not from the Alchemy Commission.
Then don't scare me like that. Huh. Wait a minute. I've seen you in the plaza. I was surrounded by all those Mara struck. You rescued me, right? It was you.
Bro.
You came just in time.
I feel like I'm doing this way late. We've interacted way more in the story.
You said you don't know the way from here, right? This guy's no pushover. He'll be able to help.
No, Lady Bailu. I don't trust these Levis. Tell the Realm Keeping Commission that Lady Bailu is in the Alchemy Commission's care, and not to meddle in other...
I love her drip, though.
You two, stop arguing! I think there's someone from the Alchemy Commission over you! Help us hide first! We'll talk later.
Lady Bailu, this way.
Bro, we're just being sneaky.
Help us get rid of him, please! What?
And learn what their voices. They should be hard to discover.
I'll ask first.
You there! Excuse me. I want to... You're not the only one. Can you at least hear me? Have you seen a woman wearing an Alchemy Commission uniform? She was about the same height as you. We walk the same path, but it would seem she's... Very well, thank you. The opposite direction? Are you covering for her? You know something.
Ah, poop.
Nice, I get my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Was it a mistake to bring this character who has like no artifacts and is low level as fuck? Perhaps.
I weep for the departed.
But then again, Acheron go burr.
How about letting the enemy strike for more season?
Time for some hardship.
There's more to this Alchemy Commission doctor than meets the eye. I wonder if I can glean more clues from him. That's an Alchemy Commission doctor. Dahao did say there were suspicions. I better take this. I better take that. Or maybe that...
Golden badge. Folded photo. Disciple of Sanctus Medicus.
Feels like I'm still missing an important. That's an alchemy commission. Dahao did. I better take this. Or.
Tree remained dead for thousands of years, and it figured now's a good time to come back to life.
The plot thickens indeed.
Nobody home. You're back. Does What happened? That man wanted to catch me and take me back to the Alchemy Commission, right? See, I told you.
Thank you for helping us. But I'm worried you being here could just complicate matters further.
I wonder if...
Why were they looking for Miss Boncia? That can't be right. They must have been looking for me.
How can I prove the doctor from the... But wait a minute. Here's the proof.
This letter? Wait, I've heard of the disciples of Sen. Aren't they those crazy followers that worship the Mara Struck and the Plague's author? But Boncia's nothing like them. She wanted me to treat the Mara Struck.
She's sus. Quick, ejector. No, I'm just kidding. One thing I thought I was thinking of, one thing that did cross my mind is like maybe I could do this, like play the second account on some streams too, like because I haven't touched it in a while, but like put a special gimmick like this one's free to play, but make that one a Nihility only account. Because I started the game with Welt. Welt was my 5-star, and I have Pela, so.
Lady Bailu.
Or Hunt only.
You promised you wouldn't tell.
Wanted her to treat the Marastruck? Suspicious. Could she be a disciple of Saint? But wait a minute.
Damn it, I knew it was a prescription.
This is a prescription from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
The handwriting on this prescription is exactly the same
Hey.
as the one you gave to me. Boncia, are you really from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
How's it going?
I'm sorry. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. And that doctor from the Alchemy Commission. But I never meant to harm Lady Bailu. On the contrary.
Just getting home.
Taking her away
Nice.
from that place. I made a deal with Lady Bailu before we escaped. We have an urgent...
I should ask Bailu what she thinks about all this first.
Treating wounds and diseases is one thing. Curing the evils of humanity? There I was thinking, someone helped me escape the Alchemy Commission because they genuinely wanted to... Enough. Being angry will stunt my growth. I don't know much. If it weren't for those scrolls
I
in
leave
the
lurk.
Alchemy
I go make
Commission's
food.
elixir
Okay, thank
research
you.
terrace,
Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy
I
your
doubt
food.
anyone in the Shincho
Enjoy your
would have
num
heard of
nums.
them. A long time ago, even by the standards of long-life species, the Shincho eliminated an organization that worshipped the Plague's author. Why were they eliminated? Because they held an incredible... Shincho people wanted to be released from the threat of Mara and return to the stability of life and death. Yet the disciples of Sanctus Medicus believed that being stricken with Mara was a blessing. A natural evolutionary step in casting off the mortal. Sounds great, right? Well, only if you think becoming a monster devoid of all humanity is a good thing. That's why the Clout Knights and Ten Lords Commission cooperated to eliminate the organism. But just because you can't see something doesn't mean it isn't there. It's like eradicating a sickness. Easier to do when the symptoms are visible. In hindsight, not only did the disciples endure, they expanded the organism. The people of the Shincho have asked themselves that question thousands of times. Countless doctors and sages have dedicated their lives to researching a cure for the curse. Tragically, besides in truth, nobody in this world can fully comprehend the curse of the plagues. Some doctors believe that because the people of the Shincho have immortal bodies, their memories accumulate until no more can be stored in the brain. Only the most vivid and extreme memories persist. But such memories are usually ones of regret, hatred, grief, and other. That's when the symptoms of being stricken with Mara begin to show. But the physical changes are the most... How should I know? It's not like commission members walk around with Disciple of Sanctus Medicus on their foreheads.
Maybe they do.
I'm sorry I wasn't honest with Lady Bailu. But... I asked her to save my beloved. In return, I helped her escape from the Alchemy. I broke many of the Vidyadhara's laws, and the Alchemy Commission is bound to punish me. But I just can't let my beloved die. I don't have much time left. I thought we would be fine after we escaped. I didn't know those people would... I just couldn't find a way to tell her I was a disciple and about all the things I...
You've been nice to me, but you shouldn't have kept me in the dark. I hate when grown-ups hide secrets and only tell you half the story.
True.
His name is Leamu.
Leamu?
He's a short-life species that requested an elixir. I used to think that the suffering of short-life species was nothing. But my heart... my heart ached when it's something I never expected to experience in my lifetime. Falling in love with a short-life species. That's when I thought of Lady Bailu. The dragon lady that can heal mortals through tears alone. But it would take 30 years for her to treat all those, and I had no choice but to come up with this plan. I'm already showing symptoms of the Marastruck. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus regard the Marastruck as saints. They take all kinds of strange medicines to speed up the process. But since I met Leamu, I realized that these saints are horrible creatures. Even if I were to become immortal, to not recognize him, to forget him, or become something that he doesn't recognize. That's why I stopped taking the medicines and escaped. Thanks to the Dragon Lady,
She hid everything from me. But after all these years, I'm still not used to seeing people. Bansia, tell us what you want.
I can't let the disciples of Sanctus Medicus or the Ten Lords Commission find us. We need to find a way to get to Cloud.
Hmm.
Come on, draw already.
Use me.
I'm Guang Da, an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. If you have an urgent issue, please go to the Chancery. Huh? Aren't you the...
I was about to say Neil before.
If it's official business you're here about, you'll need to go to the Chancery. Da Hao and Song Yan should be there. I'm just an orderly. As for anything concerning the Dragon Lady... Hey, keep it down. You've got it wrong. That's not my ship, it's my friend's. My friend has a Starskiff travel permit and can help you leave quickly. I'm not...
Just cut to the chase. Can we...
Yes, you can, but please keep it down. I can take you there if the price is right. I mean, my friend can take you there. So, relax, How about it?
Yes, we shall go to Cloudford.
Leamu.
Bansia, your symptoms are getting worse. I have some soothing tonic in my gourd. Would you like some before we set up?
Thanks, Lady Bailu. But we can't delay any... I told Leamu to hide in a Cloudford shipping container. Because I promised Leamu I'd bring him an elixir of immortality. To make him one of the people of the Xianzhou like me.
You know that's one of the Shenchou's 10 unpardonable sins?
Yes. But... I knew nothing about the treachery of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus back then. I only knew that I was wrong.
Oh.
It wasn't a blessing of immortality.
They were turning humans into monsters.
Short-life species are expendable to those maniacs. They use them in experiments to... I don't have much time left. Lady Bailu, you still remember?
You helped me escape the Alchemy Commission? I saved you.
Thank you, Lady Bailu. The place we arranged to meet up. I can't forget. I must get there.
This is bad. She's starting to lose touch with reality. The soothing tonic might not work anymore. This calls for shock treatment.
Not the shock treatment.
How can that be? Where is he?
Let her rest here for a while. I'll think of. Try not to move, Banxia.
Ooh, the kimono.
He's not here.
Nurse, get a hold of your doctor's orders. Can you see if there are any clues nearby? I don't think Banxia's sweetheart would leave. Leave the patient to me. I'm the healer.
Let's start with this area and see if we can find any clues nearby.
I was gonna say, like, don't you guys have any phones, like, with the fucking SpongeBob meme?
It looks like Banxia's sweetheart was tracked by the disciples of... I should go tell Banxia.
Here we go.
Did you find?
I just hope he's okay.
No way. Do you know how bad your condition is? Don't worry. I'll find the uncle and treat him. Send Banxia back to the apothecary in Starskip Haven.
No. I know exactly how bad my condition is. That's why I've changed my mind. I want to see if you'll help me. I have a favor to ask you. You've seen for yourself how dangerous the Mara struck can be. If the time comes, please protect the...
Yes, I'll murder you, don't worry. Murder hobo mode activated. In-game, obviously. See. I got that S2. No, that's S4, so A. This one is S3. Freaking so many 3-star Lycons. I haven't had this many in a long time. I guess it's, but it's helping. It's helping level the shit. Oh, shit. That was about to be very, very bad. Glad I looked. S4. I forgot to superimpose those. I would have just wasted 2 4-star light cones for no fucking reason. S3. Oh, I actually would have fucking shot myself in the foot. Metaphorically speaking. There we go, all nice and cleaned up. I only really have this at S2. I thought I had this S5.
I caught sight of a lot of disciples in the area just now.
I'm a traitor to them. They won't stand idly by if they lay eyes on me. If you can't fend them off, just let me go with them.
Does one traitor require so many people?
Oh. Good thing I have Acheron.
Lady Bailu, I can't...
He isn't waiting for us here. Did he hide?
Lady Bailu, watch out!
There you are. Z clearly failed then. Oh, and if it isn't the Dragon Lady. Trying to make up for past sins, are we?
Blah, blah, blah. I've heard enough out of you already. If it's a beating you want, allow me...
I'll deal with you in a moment, little girl. Men, take the traitor and make sure you get the list from her.
The list? Don't even think about it.
Where is everyone? Seize them!
Are you giving me an order?
Shui!
You!
Karmic atonement.
A Ten Lords Commission judge?
He's like, Nani?
You know nothing. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
That's all you got?
Destined for oblivion. A little more heat. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Boom. Was that necessary? No. But yes, it was.
This Ten Lords Commission judge packs a punch. But Bancia, you...
Shh. If she notices my symptoms,
Why are the disciples of Sanctus Medicus pursuing you? I only see two of you in Alchemy Commission. You, girl, raise your head. You have a wandering look in your eyes. A Mara-struck look, perhaps?
Help us, Miss Judge! We only just managed to escape before the dells were locked down. Those evil men have been chasing us. This nurse is so scared she can barely stand.
Madam Shui, the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been found.
This place isn't secure. You should leave immediately. Soldiers, see them on their way.
Oh. A safer escort. Yay!
That's the strangest judge I've ever come across. Bancia.
I made it this far.
Let's go this way and see if we can avoid...
Hee. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever.
There are Cloud Knights and disciples of Sanctus Medicus over there.
We don't have time for them.
There are armed villains up ahead. If you're not on duty here, return.
He's right behind that.
But there are Cloud Knights stationed there. Wait. Hey, don't cause a commotion, or the judge will be... Didn't we pass some soldiers resting on the way over here? You know, the place where the... You said it. A spot of emergency treatment in exchange for some armor. Sounds fair to...
Let's... no time to lose.
Just tell them your soldier's guiding me back to the Alchemy Commission.
But that's not the right way.
Halt! What's with the
Surely, you know the healer lady of alchemy.
She does have horns and a tail. I heard the Dragon Lady likes to sneak away from the commission. But I never thought I'd have the honor of seeing.
No! No! I haven't finished playing yet! I don't want to go back.
Is the nearest harbor.
That's right. You don't seem very well, soldier. We have a military.
Don't worry. I have the dragon.
I still want to play! I'm hungry!
Access granted. Good work, soldiers.
Thank you.
Fucking 10 out of 10.
How was that? Wasn't my acting amazing? Let me tell you, a performance like that requires a lot of temper tantrum practice.
So you throw temper tantrums.
Uh-huh. By the way, what's taking Bonsu?
Why can't I... Why is my voice...
Oh no.
Can you help me check? It feels like something's caught.
But she still has a sense.
Lady Bailu, is this a result of your healing?
Don't thank me. It's my fault.
You can't cure someone stricken with Mara. Okay. Let's go.
Bro, this is gonna be so sad.
Wait. I feel a bit dizzy.
What should I do? Serious imbalances of yin and yang? Cold and heat?
I just need a rest. Lady Bailu.
Stop calling it a deal! I made a promise. I'll heal him. Don't worry.
Bro. Poor dude.
I'm so sorry. It's because of me that all of you are in danger.
Enough talk. Here, I'll pour the medicine through the helmet.
Thank you, Lady Bailu. But I can't feel the gap between my skin and the helmet anymore.
We've arrived. Is he not...
He's cautious by nature. Do you remember his note? He told me to...
But you already...
He won't show himself if you're here. I'll call out to him. Please, you two, find somewhere to hide.
I remember. Let's go.
God, I have a feeling she's gonna lose her senses and then start attacking her husband.
Monster!
Leon!
Help!
Oh no!
I can't hold on any longer. Do it! Don't forget.
Oh.
Leave it to me.
In the mood for it.
Another journey from the still waters of oblivion.
It's better to make no more season.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Boom. Don't worry, you'll be absorbent in Nihility and perish.
Do you think she saw him? Grown-ups are complicated, huh? Let's keep heading in this direction until we find him.
Da-na-na.
Are you from the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Ten Lords Commission? Don't touch me!
That's right. I'm here to heal you.
You're finally here. First, I was being chased by the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Then I ran into the Cloud Knights. Then I thought I heard, but if Banshia sent you, then... Where is she?
What do you think? Should we tell?
What? That monster armed to the teeth? That was Banshia?
It's true. She had to disguise herself.
How is that possible? Could you take me there? This is Banshia? This hideous...
Hey! I know you're probably...
She changed out of her original clothes, right? There's no point in searching the body then. Did she give you any secret boxes?
Search?
You don't know? She left me with nothing! Was she playing? The list of the names of the disciples. With that list, I'd be able to blackmail the disciples into giving me the elixir of immortality. Or I could submit the list to the Cloud. That woman promised me countless times. In the end, I finally trusted her. I genuinely thought she'd offer me change. But in the end, she failed at the most important hurdle. Or maybe she failed from the very beginning. She probably... Are you the type of people that help someone who tricked you? Sweetheart, that was her wishful thinking. I wasn't interested in the slightest. No way.
Heal.
What?
Let me heal you, so I never have to lay eyes on you again.
Huh?
Move away from Banshia.
Ridiculous. That woman tricked all of us. You should have
Shut your mouth!
Yeah, you tell him. Finishing.
I'm so furious!
Poor Bailu.
I healed him. But for the next 30 years, he'll hiccup uncontrollably every... What? He deserved it. Anyway, you know any good Express? The Xianzhou is still in a mess. I better stay in Starskip Haven for the time being. I'm sure they'll be... Banshia asked me if I like treating people. Like I said, it's as easy as eating and drinking for me. I don't like... This whole incident has made me wish I knew more about them. Thank you. Maybe meet again at the food stalls of Starskip?
No, that's so sweet. Oh, Bailu can visit now. Yay! Damn, that's a lot. Boom. Nothing. Oh. Oh, is that his phone? Yo, I like his phone. That's so sick. Yo, I have not seen this many. I was struggling just to get some of this warp shit. Damn! Damn, Daniel. Pass the letter Donghong, yes. Anything for more Donghong. Bailu!
Now that I've made it this far, the Alchemy Commission and the Seat of Divine Foresight have no chance of catching me. Alchemy Commission? It's you! You're trying to scare me to death? It was you who invited me. What you gotta say? How about you tell me when the express is departing? The conductor? You mean that cuddly-looking creature, right? The one that's shorter than me if you don't cut the hat. Judging by how bored they look, my guess is they won't be leaving I don't want to give the Alchemy Commission time to discover my itinerary. Now that I think of it, the express really would make... Anyway, thanks for the invitation. They better be, or I won't be coming back.
Yeah. It's like they better be.
What is it? There's no signature. And it doesn't mention a time or place. Looks like whoever sent this expects me. Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint them.
Could it be Blade?
The handwriting does seem like that of a swordmaster, but Blade would have gotten straight to the... It's an invitation, all right, but this is too Let me hold on to the letter. Anything related to Danfeng's past should be handled with...
Water makes you feel uneasy. You invoke the cloud Hitman, a droplet of water condenses from the air and soaks the letter. Disappear another line writing, in order to do the water stain of 5 people, 3 must pay a price.
Just as I thought. There was more than met the eye. Letting him leave first was a wise choice. I can't put him in danger again because... But if he didn't send the letter, then who... Maybe I should make a trip to the Seat of Divine Foresight. I need to ask Jingyuan about this.
Ooh. Oh, Jingliu.
After all this time away from Alafu, the Seat of Divine Foresight has only become more hostile. It's quite reassuring. Relax. You needn't be so cautious, young man. I'm just reminiscing about the old days.
However,
I never thought Jingyuan would send you to accompany me.
That was my phone that went flying.
It would seem our fates are intertwined.
Huh?
I've got my work cut out for me today. Well, if it isn't Danheng.
Greetings. I need to speak to the general about...
Looking for compensation for the injuries I gave you? I accept full responsibility. They can deduct my next 100 years' salary.
The Cloud Knights were doing their duty. I'm here to ask the general about the Stellaron.
You came at a bad time. The general is busy with urgent work. You probably won't be able to meet with him today. But he did leave a message. Danheng, do you recognize the person on the steps?
I can't say that I know her, but she does look a little familiar.
You don't remember her? I see. I suppose the memories of your previous life really were wiped clean after the That is Jingliu. the previous sword champion of the Xianzhou Lafu. She was the closest friend of Imbibitor Lune, your previous incarnation. She was also the general's master. According to records of wars past, her blade has slain countless denizens of abundance. Not even the feather guards of the Wingweaver, the father wolf of the Borazin, or the gigantic mecha beast could withstand a single strike from her. She's a renowned. However, those are ancient stories. It's a shame that even a hero like her wasn't able to break free of Mara. It is said that in the end, Jingliu lost her sanity and slaughtered anyone in sight. She was deemed a criminal. With her powers, you'd think there would be no one capable of bringing her in. For some reason, she arrived on the Lafu with a suspect disguised as a traveling merchant and said she wanted to turn. Her surrender came with one condition: that she be allowed a day of freedom before the trial. She wanted to travel to Scale Gorge Waterscape and meet with her old friends one last time.
Damn.
I can't believe Jing Yuan actually, before he left, he ordered us to accompany Jingliu during her last day on the Lafu. We're hosting an honored guest. We're escorting a criminal.
Chilling the air around.
Imbibitor Lune, you're here. Since you traveled all this way, why don't you come and talk with me?
Yes.
Or should I call you by your name in this lifetime? Dan Heng.
Oh, she has like a full moon on her chest piece. That's actually really pretty.
The moon shines on the truth.
Oh, her thing.
When I left the Xianzhou, I heard they took away your scales and horns, forced you into a hatching rebirth, and detained you in the Shackling prison. I thought Imbibitor Lune had been wiped from this world. But then I returned to the Lafu and watched as you parted the sea.
I just saw that move for a second, the moon.
It was a magnificent sight to behold.
Oh, it is! Oh my god, it's eclipsing.
Do we know each other?
The answer to that is both yes and no. However, your cold and indifferent tone is identical to the person I knew. If my guess is correct, the preceptors were unwilling to allow the Ichor line to end, and hoped for the Imbibitor Lune's resurrection. That is why they tampered with the molting rebirth and turned you into what you are.
So, you also wish to restore the High Elder succession, just like the priest.
I have no intention of meddling in such things. That is the business of the video. I returned to the Lafu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone. I did, however, have one request before the trial. I asked to be given a single day to go and see old friends and to fulfill promises. Jing Yuan has always been an understanding person. He heard that you would be coming and agreed to my request.
So, you're the one that mailed the letter to the
That's right.
Bum, bum, bum. In the meantime...
The sea's depths conceal no stone, and dragons' breaths reveal the moon. The scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape is truly as magnificent as the poems describe. But as a suspect, shouldn't I be bound and interrogated in the Shackling prison? Is it really appropriate to bring me to a place?
Holding you in the Shackling prison would be more trouble than it's worth. For security purposes, we will be performing your trial here.
For security purposes? I suppose it's not my security you're talking.
The Stellaron's descent. The Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. The Destruction Emanator's impersonation of the Amicassator. According to the Skyfaring Commission's investigations, you arrived on the Luofu with a group of merchants, but didn't make a single trade during your stay. Your departure coincided with the day the calamities took place. You took advantage of the chaos to sneak into the shackling prison, but seemingly took no course of action. Now you claim that you are responsible for the Stellaron crisis and wish to surrender yourself. Your behavior truly is puzzling. I can't seem to piece together your motive.
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. I knew nothing of its significance. I admit I did have my own agenda for entering the shackling prison, but in the end, I found that the Luofu did not possess what I was. It is through fear of punishment that I am choosing to surrender. The galaxy is a vast place, but I am merely a wanderer. It would be silly of me to think that I could outrun.
Merely a wanderer. You're too modest, Locha. Do I need to remind you of your actions at the Eternity Fortress and the Shroud Veils, or must I utter that tongue twister of a name?
Yes.
Well, they don't call you the Divine Foresight for nothing.
You flatter me. Fortunately, I did my research, or this conversation would have been quite dry.
Seeing that you sense something is amiss, are you looking to defend me and clear my name of...
That is beyond my control. Attempting to undermine the Alliance is a grave crime. According to protocol, you are to be held on the Xianzhou Shuling for a joint trial before the 10 Lords Commission and the 7 Arbiter Generals. However, at present, you have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape. It will be the last view of the Luofu you ever lay eyes.
She told me that the High Cloud Quintet once gathered and feasted here hundreds of years ago. The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the mesmerizing cloud hymn magic of Imbibitor Lunae Dan Feng, the artful piloting skills of Bai Heng, the divine weapons crafted by the Juming artisan Ying Xing, and the unmatched stratagem of the general. The 5 of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales in your wake. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and the High Cloud Quintet disbanded as each of you removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. But not for security purposes. You wish to discuss things that shouldn't be overheard. You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master, Jingliu.
And the plot thickens.
We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from my memories, enjoy a glass of wine, and reminisce about the good time.
Have you mistaken yourself for a tourist?
I would make a wonderful tourist. Lower your guard, young man. I have already surrendered myself to the Alliance, and I will keep my word. Besides, your general has already agreed to my request. Imbibitor Lunae, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer. Regardless of whether you're still interested in your previous life, accepting my letter means that you've accepted my invitation.
Lead the way.
Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first? Or to the Artisanship Commission? So many memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a grasp on any of them.
Uh-oh.
When the people of the Xianzhou live to be more than 1,000 years old, each day is like carrying the weight of a mountain through an interminable maze.
How hard is it to choose a destination? We're going to Stargazer Navalia. Problem solved.
The young are the antidote. Stargazer Navalia it is.
It's hard to believe she went on a freaking murder spree. She seems so chill. But that's probably also why she blindfolds herself, so she doesn't go freaking murder happy.
If it's star skiffs you wanted to see, we could have headed to the Jade Gate. Why did we come all the way?
Young man, have you ever heard of Baiheng, the Foxian
Baiheng? Huh, I think I've seen that name.
And that Snowfield, her voice. See rings in your
Let the
ears.
noble High Elder drown the enemies in rain. We just need a watch from the sky, I presume?
Imbibitor Lunae, if memories are returning.
I think she was one of Imbibitor Lunae's
She was a comrade and friend to both Imbibitor Lunae and all of us. Well, that's all in the past now. The reason we came to Stargazer Navalia is because I wanted to pay tribute to...
Huh? You mean the Foxian soul-soothing ceremony?
Yes, the sending off of a star skiff. It represents the voyage of the deceased into the stars. Due to circumstances beyond my control, I never had the chance to bid farewell to her. It is something I have regretted to this. As for procuring a star skiff, I know they can be manufactured here, but I know nothing of the process.
I see. Follow. I don't know anything about manufacturing star skiffs either. But getting these machines to work shouldn't be too careful. There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
No need to worry about the two of us.
Blade of Moonlight.
On still waters of oblivion, I weep for the
All the swords. Boom.
It too shall fall.
This way.
We've arrived. All ship production, just enter the command into the device. The vessel used to cultivate starskiff seeds will be activated, and a ship will... I remember now. I've seen Baiheng's name in book.
You like to read? I couldn't tell.
Hey, I don't read much, but the General forced me to finish a bunch of ancient volumes during my training. I remember one called Views of the Universe from a Starskiff. The author's name was Baiheng.
That's right. Baiheng was the one who wrote that travelogue.
It was actually really interesting. 90% of it was about starskiff crashes on different worlds and dangerous situations. It also had records of local species and ecosystems. I remember thinking, how could an ace pilot crash land her starskiff so many times? Then I realized that every time, she made the best of the situation and got back alive. Her luck really was out of this world.
Hell yeah.
Indeed. Her luck always astonished us. Whenever she piloted a mission, you could almost guarantee a narrow escape from the jaws of some abundance behemoth, or a miraculous return from behind enemy lines. Very few starskiffs she piloted were able to return to port in one piece. The folks at the Skyfaring Commission secretly referred to her as the Star Skiff Killer. She also possessed an uncanny ability to predict future events, inauspicious ones at least. Every ill omen that came out of her mouth would sure enough come true. Very few Cloud Knights had the courage to accompany her on missions. However, when it came to surviving, her fortunes were incredible. Even in the worst situations imaginable, she was always able to turn the tide. Luck is a type of strength, after all. I hope that this ship, built for the Star Skiff Killer, will also be able to return to the stars.
Aww. That's so sweet.
Ha! That'll do it. The Starskiff assembly line has been activated. The Starskiff will take shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there. It won't be long.
Dude, she's so pretty. I still think like the moon going dark and lighting up is a very nice detail.
Thank you, young man.
See, the Starskiff is...
After being away from the Luofu for so long, I can finally say farewell to you.
So, what happened to Baiheng in the...
In the end, I do not think the details are necessary. We are here today to commemorate her. In Bailu Lune, do you still remember the battle against Shu Hu?
The Abundance Emanator, Shu Hu, rallied a great army and attacked the Alliance. I read about it in the Shackling.
You seem to be interested in learning about. Still, all of that was erased. After Shu Hu attacked the borders, he disappeared without a trace. There are no records of his remains. Let me refresh your memory. During that battle, Baiheng, being the headstrong girl that she was, managed to exhaust the luck that was bestowed upon her by the Rainbow Arbiter. She charged ahead and shattered the enemy's defenses, allowing the Xianzhou soldiers to break through Shu Hu's sanguinary abyss and awaken you from your dragon's delirium. She was not able to walk out of that fight. We all shoulder a debt that we will never be able to for the Cloud Knights. Giving up one's life on the battlefield is an honor. But that wasn't something you believed in. You couldn't accept that Baiheng was gone. Instead of leaving her to eternal rest, you decided to... You made a mistake that can never be undone.
Oh, he turned her into...
There is no need to respond. In Bailu Lune, your answer is no longer important. And now, I will send off. Baiheng, I've brought your flagon. This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you in person. I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed. I will fulfill what you asked of me. I will keep my word, even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the sky.
No. Too bad you turned into a crazy lady. You're so awesome.
Let's go. The Artisanship Commission is next.
Bum bum bum.
Since the Arbor's resurrection, the land has been crawling with abominations. Even the Artisanship Commission's prized creation furnace is hanging on by a thread.
The crisis happened too suddenly. All the craftsmen and apprentices fled. Only a single master craftsman was left to hold the line until reinforcements arrived. That's how the creation furnace...
Yeah.
Interesting. Stubborn beyond valuing his own life. That reminds me of an extremely arrogant acquaintance. If he were to see the chaos of the Artisanship Commission today, he would burst into laughter at the Xianzhou's incompetence.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with saving your own life and waiting for the Cloud Knights to...
And yet where were the Cloud Knights when danger was at the door? From what I heard, it was a group of Outworlders that came to the rescue.
Ooh, scathing.
The delves are big places. Besides, some of the troops were deployed to the Yao Qing's campaign. The Cloud Knights were spread thin. It was impossible to guard everywhere.
Young man, why don't we continue our previous contest? Show me whether the sword techniques you are so proud of have...
You just want me to do all the work. You think I'm gonna grant endless requests for...
You go on ahead this time. We'll meet up at the creation...
Why did you send him away?
It is of no importance. But you and I haven't had a decent contest in ages.
I don't plan on fighting.
I'm not asking you to point your spear at me. Could it be that the abominations here aren't enough to motivate you?
Boom.
Even after your rebirth, your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit.
When I move, it's like...
Like you never forgot.
In the lunar flame.
That's all you got?
Destined for oblivion.
A little more heat. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed.
It's so pretty.
It too shall fall.
His ult is so beautiful. I love it. I love it.
Come on already. What took you so long this...
Don't get anxious, Imbibiter Lune. We have all the time in the world.
The moon shines on the truth.
Dude, her technique is actually pretty freaking good.
The spear still recognizes you as its master. Imbibiter Lune, do you know who crafted it for you?
It's been with me ever since my exile. I don't remember when I started wielding it.
It's better to make no move.
More seasoned.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Immortality means forever.
All will be revealed in the lunar flame.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
How about letting the enemy strike first?
Tedious.
Blade of Moonlight.
You can continue to convince yourself that you are merely the reincarnation of Dan Feng and have nothing to do with his sins. And you can keep insisting that you have forgotten everything, but you cannot run from combat, Dan Heng. Your spearmanship is identical to Imbibitor Lune. Combat is like smelting. Purging the impurities with burning flames and exposing a person's truth. Those are the words of the one who made Cloudpiercer for you. Do you? Out of all of us, you were the closest to him. It was strange, really, to see someone so arrogant get along with someone so...
Part of a gun rack.
This spear is sharp enough to pierce dragon scales. Be careful, High Elder, lest you hurt yourself with it.
Yingxing.
You still remember his... When he was but a child, he swore to take revenge on the abominations. That's what drove him to travel across the stars to the Xianzhou to receive training. When I first met him, he wasn't even as tall as my sword. But he was boasting about mastering all the crafts of the Artisanship Commission by the time he was 100 years old.
Big dreams.
The little brat was no less arrogant than the High Elder. At first, I wasn't too fond of his defiant nature. But when we met again, he was able to craft weapons that astonished the master craftsman. He even snatched the Artisanship Commission title of Furnace Man. Unfortunately, the Alliance would never allow a short-life species to run the Artisanship Commission. He was only able to prove his worth alongside us outcasts in the end.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
You didn't go easy just so I would get here first, did you?
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I simply couldn't keep up with you.
So, are we here to commemorate your short-life species friend?
Eavesdropping is a bad habit. Besides, when did I ever say he was no longer in this world?
Even the cryocapsules wouldn't be able to extend the life expectancy of a short-life species for long. If he is still alive, he must be ancient.
He transformed into a long...
Correct. Such are the twists of destiny. Some people are born with unparalleled foresight and exceptional intelligence, but make the most ill-advised choices at destiny's crossroad. As smart as he was, he made the foolish attempt to use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to aid Imbibitor Lune in resurrecting his deceased companion. His stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with immortality. His soul was shattered and became the evil that he hated most. The irony.
For an old friend, you don't seem to have that much pity.
I gave him a second chance. Does that not count?
What did you do to him?
He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes. But I gave him a different kind of freedom. I took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. I let him die 100 deaths to remind him of the karma of his previous life. Afterward, I heard he was reborn, and even gave himself a name. We've idled too long. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission.
What name did he give himself? Wait, Locha? Is he Locha?
As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author, General. Living beings turning into undying monsters, eventually used as sacrifices to the abundance. What do you think should be done to put an end to it, General?
The Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edict to continue ridding the world of evil, so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and the cycle of life and death restored.
Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their devotion and sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded. Take me, for example. My powers originate from the abundance, yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshi dead. It is natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an eon. Such a goal is so impossible as to be laughable, to be honest. So, in order to sever Yaoshi's curse, one must look to the source for a different solution. Your master happened upon a revelation and returned from the Mara. She has traveled many worlds and discovered a solution.
I'm listening.
I apologize, General. I'm afraid the next move will have to be made on the Shuling.
The Shuling?
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords' decree to enter Shuling and stand before the 6 generals, even the Marshal. That is your true agenda. And the purpose of the contents of your coffin.
General, you said it yourself. This is beyond your control. It is the law of the Alliance. We cannot deviate.
Sure you can.
Splendid, well done. This was a spectacular move.
You've changed, Jingyuan.
Blade?
The man I knew would never have admitted he was bested.
Bro, okay, this companion quest is actually getting very, very, very interesting.
Order's already been restored to the Alchemy Commission. Why are we here?
I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I'm here for the same reason anyone would be. For a checkup and consultation. Patience, young man. We're not far from Scale Gorge Waterscape. The mission the General tasked you with is about to come to an...
Oh? I wonder if they're gonna fight.
Hung? What a surprise! Are you not feeling well? Please, come this way.
Miss Bailu. She's here for a consult.
Oh, I see. Are you here for your eyes? Or is it something...
My eyes are fine. I cover them to avoid seeing that which reminds me of the past and riles my inner demons. My thoughts have been disordered lately, and I experience occasional night terrors. Do you have a way to soothe my mind, Dragon Lady?
Those symptoms don't sound like my area of expertise. Who cares? The healers of the Alchemy Commission don't get to pick and choose their patients. Give me your hand. We'll start by checking your pulse. You'll need to take some translucent worms so I can take a closer look.
Taking someone.
Your hand! It's freezing! Please wait. Dunhung, can I speak? Your friend here has a very peculiar condition. Her pulse is extremely faint. Normally, this would mean that
She won't live much.
Let the healer make the profession. Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. It feels like there's a dark current running and pulsing between her core esse and her veins. I've never seen anything like it. With more research, I might be able to make a new entry in the medical records. Can you and your...
Today's her last day on the Luofu.
What a shame. If she could stay for a few days, I might be able to... I'll do my best. No matter what I administer, she's gonna need to drink a ton of warm water. Come with me. I'll prescribe her some soul-returning vitality infusion. It won't cure her, but I'll... Wait! Where did my big medicine... I'm sorry. Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were expelled... Dunhung, you mind coming with me to retrieve my medicine? I could...
Are you in trouble, Dragon Lady? I'll come along.
No.
It's no bother. A little walk will do me good.
I can smell the herbs. It's around here some... Hey! Give me back my medicine box! That thing runs so fast! Don't let it get away! There's an even bigger monster! When did so many...
Allow me to eliminate these obstacles, Dragon Lady. Stand back. The chill of my sword freezes everything. Soon to be departed.
So this is why your hands are so cold!
Destined for oblivion.
Nice psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ouch.
Later moonlight.
This cold isn't something normal flesh can withstand!
Another journey between still waters of oblivion. I'll move and show nowhere to run.
In the mood for another beating?
Oh, you're tired? Perish. I'm tired too.
Alright, let me make sure nothing's missing. Excellent. The calming valerian and chi strengthening infusions are here. Let's head back. Never make a patient wait too long. Apologies again for the delay. This prescription won't cure you, but it will nourish your body and calm your...
Very well. The fate of a long-life species is inevitable, even with...
You're Mara-struck? I don't see the symptoms in you at all. What with the incident on the Luofu, I've treated a number of Mara-stricken patients recently. They all presented with signs of incoherence, delirium, or frightening physical. You don't seem to have any of that.
I made a deal that allowed me to retain what life I had left in me. I may be sane, but one thing is certain. My mind is already at, and yet I still have many unfulfilled wishes and plenty of
I see. So you've learned to live with your illness. I can't help much with issues of the spirit, but the medical records do mention that calming the mind is a way to heal the body. If you're able to forget about the past, there might be a chance for your symptoms to...
Really? How unfortunate. My hatred overshadows my other emotions. I chose to hold on to it, to embrace it, and to use it to maintain my existence.
Jingliu's like, your hatred's weak, Sasuke.
All I have left are the sword in my hand and my hatred of the past. If I am without either of them, I would fall into an empty... Thank you for your advice, Dragon Lady. Meeting you has provided more healing than any kind of medicine. By the way, among those you've treated in recent days, did you notice a...
Bandages? That's a vague description, you know. I'm not sure. We get injured patients from all over the Xianzhou for treatment. And the number of injuries we see has skyrocketed since the Ambrosia Arbor crisis.
The person I'm inquiring about is tall, with a serious expression. He also carries a crude sword with him at all times. Have you seen someone?
Oh, yes! Someone came by today that matches that description. He must have suffered some kind of sword wound. He had a strong scent of blood. Though, from the way he behaved, it must have been fairly minor. He didn't even take the medicine I prescribed.
He's probably looking for a different... Well then, it would seem that everything is in place. Let's go meet our...
Oh, bum bum bum, da na na.
Take this man away. This does not involve him.
Yanqing.
Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum.
And so, everyone is present. I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to gather again in the same place after hundreds of years. If I remember correctly, the 5 of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago. We promised that no matter what happened, we would gather here together and share a drink. How sad that Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while the world continues to turn. Some of us have been reborn, while others were denied death. Some have become criminals, while others can no longer fulfill their promises. And in the end, our friendship is no more. Soon, I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing, hoping that everyone would be gathered here for my final farewell. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. Imbibitor Lunae, the chief culprit, chose to use the transmutation arcanum as a means of resurrection, begetting terrible transformation and great calamity in the process. He dishonored the name of the fallen Ying Sing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, used the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibitor Lune in his evil. He fell, becoming an immortal abomination. As for Jingliu, the sinner, she succumbed to Mara, slaughtered her people, and abandoned her oath. Now it is time we pay for what we have done. Dan Heng, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lune. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom. Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all the while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Ying Xing's regrets. And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain of the past from fading away. High Cloud Quintet, it is time to say goodbye. A wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness and bitterness. What a depressing Jingyuan. Is it not time you sent me to the Shuling?
The laws of the Alliance cannot be subject to change. Unfortunately, your next stop will be the Yuchi. I reported everything to the Marshal, and the Seer strategist just so happened to take an interest in the case. They set up a Deca-light reflection barrier in hopes of meeting the two of you before.
Jingyuan, you haven't changed at all. Always trying to destroy the plan, but in the end, whether it be you, me, the Cloud Knights, or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter, we are all just pawns in a game of the gods. I am sick and tired of treading on a predetermined. No matter, I will deviate if you insist. But this does not change how things will end. Ultimately, I will stand on this.
Then I shall see this gamble through.
Wait. Jingliu, before you leave, you still owe me my due.
I have tried. Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else I can do for you. The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's Slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
I told you when I taught you the way of the sword. I am uninterested in drawing my blade against someone who does not long for life, who wants only to be slaughtered.
You will only draw against an opponent. Jingliu, allow me to repay you for your teachings.
Savor the moment. I will deliver you a brief moment of death.
Ooh.
We were here once, 700 years ago.
Dude, Blade is so cool.
Sparring and thinking about the future.
He hasn't had a rerun in a long time, has he?
Their faces still linger.
Oh.
Like a bygone dream.
That's so sick.
Joyful days would flow lifetime. Yet, dreams will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
Oh, she looks so pretty. What the fuck? The Foxian. Oh.
A familiar feeling.
Get
Almost
impaled.
as if we've returned to my first sword lesson. You used the sword Insing crafted, and pierced, sliced, and impaled me time and time again. The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored. It's as if they're saying, why? Why did you and Imbibitor Lunae commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer, which is why I asked the question as you looked me straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why?
Damn.
Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again? Why does someone like her have to be buried, burned to ash, and eventually forgotten? Why?
He wanted to bring his friend back. That's so sad.
You unleashed the final piercing blow and left both me and the sword in the withered grave. The miraculous thing is that in my brief moment of death, all the pain went away, like when we drank to drown our sorrows.
That's gotta suck. He can't die. He's literally Alucard. Wants to die but can't.
Imbibitor Lunae, what do you plan?
Once this gathering ends, I will return to the Express to continue my journey.
The Express won't be able to carry you forever. Your friends all have burdens of their own, just as we did back then. I did think about giving up on revenge and letting go of everything when I fled the Luofu years ago. However, as time passed, it became more and more clear. It was like an old friend that accompanied me every passing day, always nagging. The memories of what I did when I was Mara-struck are deeply rooted. Since I am unable to rid myself of them, I decided to face them head-on in the end. Maybe when I witness the fall of the abundance, you and Ying Sing will find true release. Goodbye, Imbibitor Lunae.
She's got... All this must have seemed like a silly performance to someone newly reborn. But I am unable to prevent my old friends from taking sides against one another. Who you are is a question that only you can find the answer. Even if the Preceptor's interference denied you a true rebirth. Yes. It has been a long day for you, Dan Heng.
It's a little dick move they denied him a true rebirth.
Dan Heng, the General wants me to forget about everything I saw today. I understand. These disputes are far too complicated for me right now. Swordplay is a lot simpler.
Yeah, you're just a little
I
kid.
have some close friends of my own in the Cloud Knights. Will we fall out the way? Goodbye for now, Dunhung. I hope the next time we meet...
She couldn't do it with her sword either. She still couldn't do it. We have no choice but to continue the pursuit. This is the price the two of us must pay.
I will see it through.
Elio's script still requires you to stay alive. For now, I don't mind prolonging my vengeance. It might be more interesting that way.
Is everything okay, Donghung? Albel and I heard you anonymously and we were worried, so we came to check on you, but you weren't in the archives. Did that poker face Celeron? Or I just stepped out a bit to catch up with some old friends. Phew, that's a relief then. By the way, don't forget to head back to Express early. Himiko said she made coffee for us. No, don't drink the coffee. Not the coffee. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Do you want to enter the forgotten?
What achievement did I get? Say, thank you for the raid. Hey, how's it going? What were you streaming? Welcome, raiders. I'm Albel Rytone. I'm PNG tuber, 3D animator, variety streamer, and sleepy derp nugget, basically. Genshin, nice, nice. Out. Nice. What the hell? Why is my phone blowing up? Who's blowing up my phone? Oh, Netflix and Fate Grand Order is. Yeah, welcome. We're doing some Honkai Star Rail today. We're pulling for the Fox husband and oh hey, I have enough for another single for his light cone. Yay. Boom, I got it. Could you imagine though? Could you imagine? I would shit bricks. I did get him. I did get my foxy husband, but god damn, did he fucking break my fucking testicles again? Like, holy shit. I was just like, this man, how dare he? How dare he? Thank you for the shout out. No problem, of course. I always love you and your crazy cat pictures. I forgot what I was doing. I'm very sleepy. That description? Yeah. Oh, Lord. Wait. Oh, right. I was going to see if, like, the details updated. Because I had, like, 107 warts ready for this guy. Okay, yeah, it did update. Let's see. And I had, like, a bunch of the, like, shop star glitter. Oh, yeah, and I failed I lost the 50-50. Oh my god. So I got E2 Clara, so it's like, I guess I'm just meant to have Berserker. But wait, oh my god, how far did he take me? Themysco was falling asleep. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, maybe he'll get lucky with his light coat. Bro, how far did he take? Okay, 31. So, hold on. I gotta do this. I got my calculator. 31 times 5 minus what? This motherfucker took 154 wards! Bro! That hurts! I truly went all in because like I had like 300 or like no, I had like close to 500 because I was trying to save up for one of these light cones, right? And then I'm just like, oh, yeah, math. Math is hard when you've worked all day on little sleep. Oh. Ooh. But yes, good luck on stream. Thank you. I can't help it. I've been sleepy. I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning. It's 11:17 and I only slept 3 hours or 4 hours. But hey, look how pretty his animations are, though.
A slow simmer over low heat, or quick stir fry over high heat.
Ah, so beautiful. Help. Oh wait, actually I never did it. 10 out of 10. Actually, I never did his trial. Hold on. No. You can't leave yet. You can't leave yet. You gotta see his trial at least.
Slow simmer over low heat, quick stir fry over high heat.
Boom.
Fusing the toast. A little more heat. I'm honored by your presence.
Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down.
Why not have a meal before the
that smile?
A guest with no manners, huh? Time for a shot. Nap time. Hope I don't mess up.
Oh yeah, that's his ultimate. Like, look how it makes this cool yin-yang fucking battleground. Yeah, they basically get a bunch of burns.
How about letting the more seasoned? I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Scared yet? Everything's with stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Naughty child.
Thank you for your generosity.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Oh, sorry for bringing up. How much?
I've actually never seen Misha's burst. He just drops a bunch of suitcases?
Who invited you? Time for a shot. Hope I don't mess up.
A little more heat.
Cook.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
I'm just cooking them. I'm just cooking them.
My back.
My back.
Nap time. Let's
more seasoned. I'm honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Just, yep, drop all the suitcases. All right, you are free. I free you, Sai. I free you, Sai. Get good rest, sleep well, make good choices. Lord knows I don't.
Watch this. Better surrender while you...
Kick. I give him the good kick.
We're in trouble now.
Ow, that's rude.
Wait for the tiles. Stay calm. Just come on. Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? Choose me strike. Can you find the answer?
Yeah, can you find the answer? I sure can't.
Just come on. My turn. I'll go easy. Wait for the time. 1,000 wonders. Minus 1! Look at the draw. Please. And... victory!
Had the fish.
Here, try this. Better late than never. To travel.
Boom.
Better late than never. Feeling spiffy? Luke. Choose me strike.
Slapped him with the fan. All right, though I actually am. I don't worry. So, I'm sorry, readers, but I do need to get off. I'm actually really tired. I'm feeling my eyelids fall asleep. I just at least want to do something before you left. Ooh. Hello.
Huh?
Oh, his phone's cool, but don't worry. We're gonna raid someone. We're gonna find someone to raid. Let me see. You shall not be led astray. Let's see. Let's see. I'll raid my buddy Mike. He's a fun guy. He's a VTuber. And he has foxes, so it fits perfectly with the theme. But yeah, I will be live Tuesday for Kingdom Hearts, like at 4 p.m. Central Time, so, and be playing all day. So yeah, so let's go say hi to Mike, and everyone have a good night. Bye-bye.